I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
자, 시작해봅시다. 한번. 위쳐. 처음부터 시작. 죽음의 행군. 이야기와 전투의 저항. 이거 한번 해볼까요? 튜토리얼 켜고. 가봅시다. 처음부터 소리 지르네. 이 자식 이게 헬멧을 안 썼어? 죽을라고. 오, 잘 싸우네. 오, 저봐 헬멧 쓰고 다녀야지. 도망다니네. 와우, 화살. 오, 장난 아닌데. 까마귀 마법이었나? 꿈이야, 꿈? 목욕을 즐기시는구나. 가젠가?
You know I don't find that amusing.
그냥 없어지네.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores him to death with those etchings.
어우, 득적 봐. 뭐야, 핥혔나?
So, later then.
See you later.
저렇게 앉아있으면 허리 아픈데. 바르게 앉아야지. 도망가던 여잔데. 위쳐 센스를 이용해 침실문을 열자. 열쇠를 찾고 위쳐 센스? 이건가? 밖에 경치가 좋구만.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
그 감도가 너무 빠른데? 좋아, 이 정도? 좀 느린가? 대화를 한번 해보고래. 꽃단장 하시네.
See, I thought Siri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
비이성적이 되어보자고.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
일단 나가야 되겠구만. 여기 막혔네. 뭐 여기 반짝이지? 열쇠인가? 열쇠로 개방아. 뛰는 거 없나? 여기 굴러 계단에서. 으쌰.
Old Witcher's fast asleep.
축하합니다.
Siri's disappeared
2020년.
somewhere, of course.
혜진야 축하드려요.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
저기 훈련하고 있구만.
What? Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. If she wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
자, 잘못 들었구만 버릇을.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us
저
do.
꼬맹이를 연습시켜야
Fine.
되나 보네.
I suppose I'm
그
partly
전에
to
내가
blame,
연습해야 되지 않나? 이거
but this has to
게임을
end
처음 하는데.
now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
어우 열심히 하는구만. 오, 저기 뛰어다녀. 오.
Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
요. 오, 칼을. 눈 감고 저렇게 한단 말이야? 대단한데.
You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong.
저
Footwork.
떨어지면 죽는 거 아니야?
Enough. Get down.
내려오래 이
With a
자식아.
flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
그래, 사과로는 부족해. 응?
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Alghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
이 꼬맹이 가르치기 전에 나부터 수련을 해야 되는데. 이거 봐, 이거 사다리도 못하잖아. 꼬맹이가 먼저 가는데. 야. 이차. 날
What did I
가르쳐줘.
tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
이차. 시리. 아이고.
Siri, cut it out.
이차. 어디 갔어? 빨리 오렴. 이차. 어디 가니?
Run into trouble? Should I turn back and help you?
빨리 오렴. 으이샤. 아. 죽는구나. 너무 높았어.
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
아, 이거 다시 가야 돼? 자, 침착히 가자. 빨리 와, 이 자식아.
What did I tell you about
먼저 가야지.
breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
여기가 아닌가?
Siri, cut it out.
이 정도는 괜찮구만.
Not allowed to do that.
I said you weren't allowed to do it.
오케이. 요 정도까지는 괜찮아. 에너지 달았어. 어디야? 오고 있어? 으이차. 칼 갈고 있어. 어우, 인상 봐라.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
레이디?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
이건가? 이걸 해야 되겠구나.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle
꼬맹이가 머리
Vasimir's
쓰는데?
words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
기초부터 해야지. 초짜인데.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
검을 빼라고? 1을 눌러. 1. Z를 눌러 대상을 선택하고.
Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3!
야!
Strong strikes now.
잘 막네.
Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
시프트 키?
Stop showing off, Geralt.
어우, 강공.
What the blazes are you doing? This will be quick and painful. Stop showing off, Geralt. What the blazes are you doing?
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Come on, at them.
Alt 키를 누르라고? 스페이스가 더 편하겠는데?
Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle.
천행.
What am I supposed to parry?
아, 맞았어.
Pretend now, live later. Come on!
Come on, come closer.
회피가 더 편하겠다.
Riposte! Strike! Counter strike!
여기 좀 맞아. 반격 어떻게 하는 거야? 이렇게인가? 밀쳐내는구나. 한 박자 빠르게.
Now, young lady,
오호.
to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with
프레임 표시?
Ciri. Quen is sometimes called the witch's shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
오, 방패야? 후회.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
이근.
See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now.
화염이구만.
Ah, Geralt, come on.
아드.
See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone.
기절시켰구나.
Time for Axie. Damn it. I
Axie?
hate this feeling. Axie can really muddle your
혼란에
mind.
빠뜨리는구만.
Heard it now. Show her, Geralt.
이르데.
See this, Ciri? Couldn't
속도를
move if I
느리게
wanted.
한다고?
bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Quen will dampen the blow.
폭탄.
Tomfoolery. What now?
저기 던지라고? 으쌰. 튜토리얼 이렇게 짧아.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
왜 무자비한데 이 아저씨가. 저 자유 연습인가? 잘 싸우는데? 이근이. 이렇게 불타라 이 자식아. 야! 불타라. 불타라. 됐으며. 야! 오! 야, 이 자식아. 불맞춤 볼테야? 이게 막기가 잘 안 되는 거야. 으쌰, 자식아. 이게 해피도 잘 안 되네. 그만. 두고 날아갔어.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
뭐지? 사람이?
No.
오?
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
이 아저씨는 왜 이렇게 일찍 일어났어? 말할까?
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer, Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
그럼 시리가 위험에 처할 수도 있다는 건가?
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
가자, 가자.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Let's go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
유니콘? 사적인 애기입니다.
That's private.
유니콘
Very
있었어?
private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait,
뭐지?
hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
굴? 이거 첫 전투네. 이 자식아, 일로와, 이 자식아. 으쌰. 일로와. 이 앞에 빠져야지, 이거. 이 꼬맹이들과 이게 뭐지? 굴 피가 있네. 저 아저씨 왜 이렇게 못 싸워?
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
체력 재생? 알떡은 F를 누르세요. 마이크가 없어. 얘 단가? 얘는 왜 없어? 이게 죽기가 잘한다 이거. 저 아저씨 말 타고 가네.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
에만 로치. X를 누르세요. 부르려면.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses they prevent epidemics.
2번.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
체력이 다르구나.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean?
전수 이렇게 밀어달라고.
Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
체력이 다르구나.
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
얼마 뒤.
We going? Help me! Help!
Help me. 오야. 여기 쟤랑 싸워야 돼? 저 너무 큰데? 야, 말 갖고 가네. 오, 다쳤어.
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
조각 뜯어먹어.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
그래, 돈을 받아야지.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
그러게 왜 신경 쓰지?
What's it to you?
Well, you see, there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from the cellar.
위스키. 좋지.
Let's go.
그랬으면 따라갑시다.
Greetings.
반가워? 너 어떻게 갈 거야 여기? 말도 없는데. 타자. 잠시만요. 갑시다.
So, a
말소리가
griffin this
좋구나.
close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In a forest of
이게
the
뭐지?
mountains, sure, but here,
약통가.
near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere,
반갑고.
the stench of blood,
어이.
burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should
Yeah.
leave as soon as we learn anything.
빠르게. 번화가. 오리가 있네.
slower.
산부에 소리 지르지? 오, 앞 좀 보고 다니시죠.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it
왜
is.
저래?
Witches?
어떻게 바로 알아보지?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
처음부터 시비를 거는구만.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
걔가 그리핀이구만.
Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
자, 대화 거래하기. 여자를 찾고 있는데
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes.
일단 물어봐야지.
Dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
자, 메뉴. 술은 한 잔 먹어야지.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
아, 이거 사고 파는구나. 돈이 없는데 일단 닫고.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
의뢰는 관련
There
있나?
a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
그러게.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black one's been out measuring the fields.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
뭐지? 이 길을 반년째 걷고 있군요.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
아, 이 사람도 100살이야?
See you later, Vesemir.
이 사람들이랑 대화를 해볼까?
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
꺼지래. 마법을 쓰는 건가?
Red-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
뿅.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
조용히 해라, 이 자식아.
There are 4 factions.
얘네랑 해볼까?
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
이 자식 봐라 이거. 전쟁이 여기서?
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
여기 왜 있는 거야 이 자식아?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
기록하겠다고? 그게 잘 기록을 해야지.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
아직 잘 모르는구만, 전쟁을.
War reached Novigrad yet?
No, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
그만 얘기하자. 이 자식아.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
퀸트 게임? 그래 한 판 해보지 뭐.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
튜토리얼. 단신이 먼저 시작합니다. 10장을 뽑습니다. 더 이상은 뽑지 못하니 적절히 사용하세요. 뽑을 카드를 선택하라고? 부대에는 특수 능력 카드가 있다네. 날씨 카드는 특수 카드의 일종입니다. 위력을 경감시켜. 얼음은 검이고 눈피인가? 라운드 개시. 상대의 구역. 카드를 한 장을 놓거나 패스할 수 있습니다. 주의건이 이때 X를 누르세요. 엔터를 누르면 여러분 손에 다시 카드를 선택합니다. 엔터를 다시 누르면 카드를 전장에 넣습니다. 단신의 턱. 이거 뚫자 하나 놓을까? 어씨, 졌어. 한 장씩 내는 거야? 건병이 필요하겠는데? 앞에 몸빵이 필요하겠어. 오. 화살. 이걸 누를까? 아, 이거 둘 다 이렇게 되는구나. 세네. 오이씨. 그렇다. 얘를 보내야 되나? 이렇게 나도 화살. 이거 찍었네. 얘는 특수 능력이 뭔가? 이건 뭐지? 이거 졌어? 아, 나. 패배.
Well,
아,
it's not a
졌어.
game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true
스테판을
maestro
찾으라고?
when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that.
야,
Thanks.
너한테도 졌는데 이기겠냐? 자, 얘랑 얘기를 해야 되나?
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
술 사주는 거야? 그래, 한 잔 들지.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. Once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
어떻게 알고 있지?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
어떻게 또 알고 있지?
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
이 자식 뭐 하는 놈이야?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
자, 본론으로 갑시다.
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
그냥 솔직히 말하자.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
저 자식 한 잔 더 사주고 가면 안 되나? 그냥 가네. 주둔군 지역으로 가라고? 이 또 얼뜨기들 뭐야?
Done drinking.
다 마셨지 이 자식들. 한번 붙어야 되나?
Fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
자, 3대1이라.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
오호. 이 자식들 이거 한 방에 가네. 왜 이렇게 약해 애들. 아이템도 없어. 이거 모두 안 줘.
Come on.
여기로 가야 되나?
It's Durban now.
비켜라. 뛰어가자.
I knows what I knows. Else better.
Magic. A place of power.
어디 뭐가 있어?
Slow now.
뭐가 있어? 저 뭐야? 어디 갔지? 악령이야. 오야. 그리고 레벨 7이라 센데? 도망가자. 어딨어 내 말. 튀어. 쟤네도 레벨이 있어. 운동들 하시는데. 올라가나?
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
비결해 이 자식들아.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
빨리 열 거지 이 자식들.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go. Stop.
이게 뭐지? 이게 안돼 잘. 법에나. 일단 이게 탑이야?
requisition a share of your harvest. How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
반박할 수 없는 논리구만.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
그렇게 해주지.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
정보.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
약초도 채집해야 돼.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
자, 교차로 근처에 살고 있다고.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Essundiakten.
그리핀을 죽여야 되는구만. 공무원 날이 이거 열심히 공부하고 있나 이거. 자, 점프. 우후. 무기 강화. 여기 대장간인가. 경참장.
Password.
Don't know any.
So, out for a little walk here, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
농담 따먹기 하나 이 자식들과. 파는 물건 좀 볼까.
Show me what you're peddling.
어우, 무기를 파는구만. 여기 비싸. 일단 레벨 1이니까 이건 사면 좋긴 하겠구만. 나중에 또 올게.
So long.
여기서 업그레이드를 할 수 있나 보구만. 물품이 강화됐습니다. 이거 다 대화를 할 수 있나?
Wish to enlist, Lordling?
으이씨. 여기 떨어지면 죽었지? 이를 누르면 빠른 이동이 가능하다고? 여기로 가야 되는구나. 여기로? 내 말은 어떻게 부르는 거야? X인가? 으이씨. 가자. 얘가! 공고 게시판.
Go.
여기야. 으이차.
Anyone home?
나와라.
Must be out hunting.
위쳐 센스를 이용해. 애기 똥. 과일이다. 이 자식들 뭐지? 이 사람인가?
You, Mislav.
Shh. Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
시체는
I'm
어디야?
hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
도와줘야지 뭐.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No, dogs might though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. Too late. Attacked another one.
야, 이 자식. 어우, 물렸어. 조그만 거 이거. 크네, 보니까. 이 자식아. 주먹으로 싸우고 있어, 그냥. 개기름이 있어. 일단 모아. 생고기. 게이트 죽었구나.
Dieter. You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Sorry. Hope you weren't close.
No, not at all.
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
야, 뛰어. 뛰라고 이 자식아. 여긴가?
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
조사.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. A camp.
뭐 또 조사할 게 있나? 안 뜨는데. 더 조사해야 되나 본데? 이건가?
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians probably.
쫓아가야 되나? 빠른 여행. 뭐지? 오, 빵이다. 이거 뭐지? 니네? 요시. 어디로 간 거야? 여기 올라갔나? 투구꽃? 으쌰. 여기 험한 길을 간 거야?
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
Ooh.
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse, dog, human. A few months worth.
왜 죽어있네?
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
누가 이런 거야?
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
새 능력을 배우세요. 캐릭터. 이거 뭐지? 근력. 화살 튕기기. 일단 이걸 할까? 반사신경? 여기다 누라고? 으쌰. 뭐지? 가죽골?
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
여기서 부르면 말이 오나? 저기 있네. 나한테 오지 않고 여기 있는 거야. 가자. 오. 사냥하자. 오이씨. 안 되나? 사냥이? 저 레벨 5야. 튀어. 도망가. 우후. 모른 척하고. 여기로 가야 돼?
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the dying.
헬로우. 여긴가?
Not so fast, Roach.
으쌰. 이 주위에 이렇게 약초들이 많아.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much. but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses, small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
자, 갈매나무 어디 있어?
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
실제로 그러던데.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
저 여자도 예사롭지 않고. 뭔가 이렇게 밑들이 많아. 이거 가져가도 되나? 강바닥이 어딨어? 여긴가?
That's it, Roach.
사슴이다, 사슴. 여기
Move it.
잡기가 쉽지가 않네. 잘 피해 이 자식. 뭐 화살이 있어야 될 것 같은데 이거. 강으로 그냥 가자. 여긴가? 갔다 올게. 이씨. 우후. 몇 개를 갖고 와야 되지?
Should talk to Vesemir.
이 정도만 갖고 가면 되나? 내 말 어딨어? 으쌰. 여기 못 가, 여기. 어디로 가야 돼? 여기로 다시 가야 되나? 으이씨.
May the sun shine upon you. Kings do the fighting.
Good man. Whose field is that? The
Slow now. Whoa.
Or in clinics.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
의뢰를 수락했습니다.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witches? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
좋았지, 자식아. 응?
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
자, 함정을
I'm
설치하자고.
ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
갑시다. 포션을 저지하라고? 재료가 필요하구나. 짜라라. 포션. 이건 뭐지? 뭐 이렇게 만드는 게 많구만. F를 누르세요. C. 명상도 있어? 괴물도가. 에스미아를 찾자.
Let's go. That's it, Roach.
왜 안 가?
Not so fast, Roach. Faster.
뭐지? 저기서 왜 안 가는 거야? 여기 있나? 이 땅에서 뭐 하는 거지?
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
자, 시작하자.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
왔나?
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
오, 석궁.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out!
탭을 열어. 맞았어?
It's about to dive.
이거 무한인가 석궁? 발사. 오호. 이게 퀸이 강한가? 안 달아. 아야. 이근이 한번 쓰지. 죽었다. 석궁은 그래도 맞구만. 오호. 아야야. 이근이 싸. 으쌰.
Don't let it get away.
여기 도망갔나? 어디 있어 내 말은? 저기 있구나. 어디 있었어? 오, 예. 야야야, 피했는데. 빵 먹어야 되나? 휴. 아야, 떨어졌어. 아씨, 어떻게 올라가? 자식이.
Bleeding. It'll weaken soon.
없었나? 아이템 안 주나, 아이템?
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
자, 뭘 개선해야 되지?
For example, upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
전리품. 오, 괴물대, 그리핀 깃털, 괴물 왕국, 그리핀 알, 변이 인자, 머리구마 모두. 특수 포션을 제작하세요. 변이 인자. 자, 오늘은 여기까지 할까요? 나름 재밌네, 위쳐. 이거 수집도 많이 해야 되나 보네. 머리 달렸어. 자, 다들 새해 잘 보내시고요. 2020년이 왔네요. 자, 다들 잘 보내시고요. 좋아요, 구독 꼭 눌러주시고요. 새해가 떴습니다. 자, 잘들 보내시고요. 복 많이 받으시고 항상 건강하세요. 저렇게 밝게 다들 빛나시고. 자, 오늘은 여기까지 합시다. 다음에 또 봬요.